Hello everyone and welcome to the Nappy Mouse. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make these sweet and adorable looking matchbooks that's pretty much quick and easy to make. Great for small gifts. They're compact, they're easy, they're a great way to use up your scraps. They're perfect for a teacher's gift, and they make great party gifts, especially for weddings or any kind of events that you have going on. Okay, so now grab your favorite drink and let's get crafting. Okay, folks, so the supplies that you'll be needing for this project is one 6x6 decorative paper. Doesn't matter if it's directional. It's easier if it's non-directional, but even if you do have one that's directional, we'll go ahead and show you how to work around that. And then you'll need some embellishments, any kind of like ribbons or die cuts that you have. I've got some that I pre-cutted already. This here is some faux, what do you call them, wax seal that I got from the Dollar Tree. Some buttons, anything that you would like to decorate your matchbook here. And then also you'll need one 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. You can use regular copy paper that you have, and actually any color too. You don't have to use white, so that'll look really nice. Also, you'll need a trimmer, a scoreboard, and some glue, preferably a hot glue gun. That'll work well as far as gluing your embellishment quickly and easily, and it'll stay. Okay, folks, so now we're going to make these little covers here. So what you'll need is your 6x6 sheet of paper and your scoreboard with your bone folder. Okay, if your paper is directional, then you're going to want to turn it to the side. Okay, if you turn it to the side, make sure that the top part, I'm rotating once, and then the top part is on my left side for this. Okay, and you're going to be scoring it at 2.5 and 5 3/8. So that's 1, 2, 3/8 right there. Okay, so now that you've got that done, we're going to put our scoreboard away and get your trimmer. And then for this one here, you're going to turn it to the top. So where you scored right here, you're going to turn it to the top. So your score line is left to right, okay? So I hope that makes sense. So at the top, you're going to cut it at 2 inches 2 times. And this is going to give you 3 covers, okay? And now go ahead and set this aside. We're going to put that on a pile. And next we're going to be making our pages. And next, okay folks, so keep your trimmer here and get your 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. And at the 8.5 inch top, you are going to be cutting it at 4 1/4. Okay. And then next thing you'll do, you'll still need this, but just set it aside for the moment. Go ahead and at the 4 1/4, you're going to fold it in half, okay? The long way. So that'll be 2 1/8. And go ahead and repeat that for the next one. Okay, and I like to crease it, making sure it's nice and crisp. Now you're going to put this back, and at the 11th inch side, you are going to cut it at 1 15/16, or pretty much a hair short of 2 inches, if that'll be easier to remember, okay? I just will do it at 15/16 here. And this just makes it a lot easier to put it inside the cover, because paper tends to move, so you'll have room for if it does move, it'll still stay inside the cover, okay? This little piece here is scrap, and go ahead and repeat it for the second one. Now, there are some people that will actually put this either one inside the other or one on top of another and just cut it the one time. I just prefer to do it this way. I know it's a little bit more steps, but it just makes it easier, making sure that the cuts are correct. Okay, my last piece. Okay, and this is scrap. Okay, so the next thing, let's go ahead and put this guy aside. The next thing that you're going to do is grab all of the papers and you're going to put it one inside the other. Okay, now I prefer to do this, excuse me, let me see. We did a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many do I have here? I'm sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so for 5 pieces, you'll put it inside one of the other. I wasn't sure how much one of the strips would do or cut. I hope I'm making sense here. I really am. That's why I think it's easier to go in and film, because you guys are seeing me how I do it versus just saying that. Okay, so now you're going to be grabbing 2 of this and grab your stapler. Okay, folks, so I'm back with my stapler. You'll grab one of the folders and go ahead and, or excuse me, the covers, I'm sorry. Go ahead and fold it. You don't have to burnish the score lines right now. That'll be fine. But what you're going to do is you're going to take one of the covers and then you're going to take a stack of the papers that you just trimmed. And then in the middle part right over here, you're going to go ahead and staple this together. Now, I try to make sure, I hope you can see that. I try to make sure that that's on the line. Mine kind of came out a little bit wonky, so let's try that again. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, go ahead and fold it. And put your papers inside. Maybe I just don't have a good... Much better. There we go. There we go. And then after that, go ahead and put close your booklet up, and then you'll be stapling down there. But make sure that you don't staple it completely shut. You just want to keep it held down instead of flopping all over the place. Okay, so let me try this guy again. Okay. And if you guys like, hold on a sec. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Now let's close that up and staple that. Okay. There we go. Perfect, perfect. I hope you guys consider subscribing to my channel if you do. And if you do like this project so far, then please give me a thumbs up. It does help my channel grow and to show it to more people. Okay, now let's go ahead and get our embellishments and start embellishing these little pockets here. I'll be right back. Okay, folks, so I'm back. So I've got my 2 here. I've got all of my embellishments. I've got my my hot glue gun ready here. Whoop, right there on the side, and we're all ready to go. Now, I like to create some of these and then also use it as like a template. So I've got this right here. So let's create one of these. I'm just kind of eyeballing it and seeing how much I need, and I like that. This one here is from Stampin' Up, and if this is still available, you'll need to look up a Stampin' Up demonstrator. If not, you can check on eBay or Facebook Marketplace, and maybe they'll have it. Now, or if you have any other ribbons as well. These, what is it, raffia, jute, what do they call this? Burlap. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to put that there. and I'll set that aside. And then this, I'm not sure where I got it from. I think it was at Michael's a while ago. I also have a tendency to look at estate sales, garage sales, that sort of stuff. I know that's kind of, there we go. I just like that. And I'll cut a little piece here. This one was from Garden Ridge. Not necessarily that I got it from Garden Ridge. I like to get, like I'll even go to the, like the Goodwill bins and find paper, you know, stacks like this that people don't use any longer. So let's go ahead and I'll glue this down. Go ahead and put like a good, just be careful when you're using hot glue gun, because you can burn your finger with that. Okay, let me go ahead and move that. Oh, that's a whole lot of glue right there. That was overkill. Okay. Well, at least it didn't go through. Okay, I'll put that there. I know I put that underneath last time, but I'm going to put this on top instead. And then I like that button idea as well. So let me see. I'll add this button. Also, like vintage buttons, that would look nice as well. I'll put one right there. Okay, and then you can also like write a little note inside to the recipient, or you know, keep it simple like this. This actually make a good craft fair project. If you have any events that you want to make souvenirs from, this is another great way. Okay, I'm going to put that one aside and we'll make another one. I'm going to show you really quickly how to fussy cut. I'm looking for my small scissors and I don't have it. Small scissors works well with fussy cutting. But what you're going to do is grab, like you're going to hold it down, but this is going to stay still and this is going to be moving around. But when I'm seeing it cut, I try to match the edge of my scissors to the edge of the image. And then I kind of like rotate it and let it go. Now, when you're going to do a curve, start cutting, but then don't stop. Like here, I'm doing a curve and I'm going around. If you keep going like you cut and then you stop and then you cut and then you stop, sometimes you'll get too much of those, like, what is it, ridges or hard spot, not hard spots, like you can tell that it wasn't one cut, it was various cuts. And I hope that makes sense. But see how I'm like I'll start here, but then I'm just cutting it and I'm rotating it, and as I'm cutting, okay. And fussy cutting does take a while to get the hang of it. But once you do, some people like it, some people don't. In the beginning, I hated it. I couldn't stand it until there was a lot of images that I wanted cut out, but there wasn't like die cuts for them. So I had a, like fussy cutting really quick. And after I got the hang of it, it's not as bad as like I say it is. Okay. But yeah, it does take practice and patience, and after a while you'll be doing it faster and keep going. Now it's good to have like a whole bunch of these. Last night I was fussy cutting this as watching TV or listening to TV, I guess. You know, you can only do one thing at a time, but or during, this is all scraps right there. And then if you want to ink the edges to give it more of a vintage feel, you can go ahead and do that. But I've only inked one of the edges, so you can tell like this here. And it actually makes the image pop. So let's go ahead and use this guy here. And it doesn't matter if your image sticks out. If you don't like it, you can always trim it. I don't have an issue with that. So you can use regular glue for this one, but I'm going to see I kind of like that look right there. think I'm going to add that. So let me just glue this down since I've got this here. I know that gluing it down with a hot glue gun is going a little overkill with paper on paper, but I've got it ready here, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Okay, and then these little things I actually got from the dollar store the other day. So Crafter Square and Puffy Bouquet or Puffy Buffet. They're stickers, but I know the stickers are not going to last very long, and so therefore I go ahead and put hot glue gun with that one. Okay, you can use regular glue if you'd like. It's just going to take a while to dry. Okay, and I've got that button that I like. Okay, and then I could like maybe put a bow or maybe put some other type. This I put a sticker here and then another little thing. But yeah, it's super easy. So there you go, folks. I am pretty much done. Let me know what you think. If you did like this, then go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know what you think of it. But I will have some more videos out as well. So thank you so much for watching. I'm really happy that you joined me, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.